One morning, SpongeBob wakes up excited as today is his driving exam. He's eager to pass it and finally get his driver's license. Happily rides to Mrs. Puff's boating school on his unicycle, then throws it away under the assumption that he will no longer need it. Having taken the oral exam 37 times before, SpongeBob is able to answer most of the questions before Mrs. Puff even asks them. However, upon reaching the driving portion, SpongeBob gets nervous and quickly loses control of the boat, crashing into a lighthouse and causing Mrs. Puff's body to inflate. Later that night, SpongeBob complains about his failure to Gary, who asks him to go for a walk, which he declines. Patrick is then heard talking to him from a walkie-talkie under his covers. He asks SpongeBob to head to his library for a surprise, and SpongeBob finds Patrick wearing his clothes and calling himself Patrick Squarepants. SpongeBob is too depressed to laugh at this and explains his problem to Patrick, mentioning that he needs someone to help him think straight during the driving test. Patrick quickly devises a plan. Using a cowboy hat to hide the antenna, he puts a walkie-talkie inside SpongeBob's head so he can offer advice. The next day, SpongeBob goes back to take the test again. When asked to start the boat, he initially panics, but Patrick's instructions keep him calm. Just after SpongeBob puts the boat in drive, he almost floors the pedal, but Patrick stops him just before his foot touches the pedal. Patrick then tells him to use his big toe on the pedal. SpongeBob's toe pops out of his shoe to gently press the pedal. This is followed by a montage of SpongeBob acting the exam, interspersed with shots of Patrick eating SpongeBob's food and reading his diary while helping him. Mrs. Puff is floored by SpongeBob's sudden improvement and jokingly suggests that his success is due to an antenna under his hat through which some guy miles away from here is giving the answers. SpongeBob and Patrick find this hilarious until Mrs. Puff tells SpongeBob it would be cheating to do so. Upon realizing he had been cheating, SpongeBob goes into hysterics, followed by Patrick, devastated and ashamed about what he has done. Patrick flees to his house, crying. At the same time, SpongeBob starts driving wildly all over the course and sobbing, while Mrs. Puff, in a panic, tries desperately to stop him, but SpongeBob is too distraught to listen and crashes the boat, failing the test and causing Mrs. Puff to inflate once again. Later, SpongeBob apologizes for the accident to a still inflated Mrs. Puff, who gets shoved into an ambulance and promises to do better next semester as she is taken away to the hospital. As SpongeBob begins leaving boating school, he finds Gary riding his unicycle. SpongeBob, with Gary atop his head, happily is off on it to visit the hospital.